Belly and Jeremiah broke the news of their engagement to their families last week on The Summer I Turned Pretty, with terrible results. Episode 4 of Season 3 begins 2 weeks later. Despite living apart, Belly and Jeremiah continue to work hard. Jeremiah uses his new internship, which he received from his father, to call Belly on her birthday. She is occupied waiting tables at her mother's house in order to accumulate money for their wedding fund. Belly encourages Jere to continue presenting his best self to his father despite his feelings of shame over not making any real money. Regretfully, neither of them is making much progress in persuading their separate families that the August wedding is a real possibility. John and Laurel want to celebrate their daughter's birthday even if they may not want to deal with her marriage. They welcome her downstairs with pancakes and a bottle of wine from the year of her birth after she calls. She's 21 years old. Laurel rejects Belly's attempt to use the birthday feelings to persuade her to go wedding dress shopping with her. Breakfast finishes abruptly, and Laurel is still not comfortable with the preparations for marriage. Belly leaves her parents to talk about it. John alone thinks it's happening in one form or another. Jeremiah receives the cold shoulder at work while serving his dad a steaming latte. When Jere tries to bring up the wedding, his father also shifts the topic. After being chastened, he leaves for the intern pen, where Stephen is working diligently. The Nepo baby seems to irritate the other interns, but Stephen stands up for Jere. In the end, he spars with Denise, the other office gamer, who points out how fast Jeremiah and other guys advance in the company. Jeremiah's grievances on the wedding are met with less support from Stephen. Jere wins him over by asking him to be his co-best man, even though he also wants the young couple to wait if he can get his brother on the phone, with Conrad. For some reason, this duty instantly excites Stephen, and he begins organizing the bachelor party. As long as Jere keeps Laurel in the dark. While Taylor is attempting to persuade Lucinda to concentrate on her salon books, her mother seemed more concerned with getting back in touch with her scumbag ex, Scott. When Belly calls Taylor to go dress shopping, Lucinda is thrilled about it. Although Belly pushed for the outing, she appears somewhat depressed when the girls meet up in the mall, possibly because it's not a real bridal shop. Prom dresses are available at this store. Taylor's mother is getting on her nerves, and she is also nervous about leaving Lucinda for her internship in New York. But Belly is only happy to have someone's mom join her for her dress-up outing. Even though the final item on the sale rack is a straightforward and reasonably priced slip dress, it is unable to lift Belly's spirits. She sends Taylor out with Lucinda and calls off the birthday supper. Belly is, after work, he makes the 90-mile-per-hour drive to Belly's house to deliver a birthday cake, flowers for Laurel, and a modest present, a key to the house at Cousins. He informs her that after they get married in 6 weeks, it will be legally hers. Following a group hug, Laurel persuades the young couple to have a serious conversation about the wedding. In a passionate speech, Jeremiah talks about becoming Belly's person and acknowledges that their reunion helped him rediscover his identity after losing his mother, Susannah. He insists his mom would be happy for them. However, Laurel asserts that no one can predict what a lifetime will hold and that they will never know what Susannah would have desired. She advises them to put off getting married until after they have completed their education. However, no agreement is made, and Laurel remains adamantly nay. Belly chases her mom upstairs, continuing the fight. Laurel refuses to attend the wedding, calling it a stupid mistake that's killing her. Belly and Jeremiah storm out. When they wake up from their overnight stay at Cousins, Conrad is also there. Why does he not reside in California? No one is aware that Conrad was let go from his previous position at the clinic, and he appears to have been offline in the beach house for the past few weeks. Belly and Jeremiah talk about Conrad's unexpected entrance while he goes for a panic run, and she seems to think he has a secret. They also discuss Belly's future, but Jere persuades her to remain in Cousins after weighing her alternatives. Alongside Conrad, Jeremiah and Belly rush out. Conrad is also present as they awaken after their overnight stay at Cousins. How come he doesn't live in California? It seems that Conrad has been offline in the beach house for the past few weeks, and no one knows that he was fired from his prior job at the clinic. As Conrad leaves for a panic run, Belly and Jeremiah discuss his sudden arrival, and she seems to believe he has a secret.